back. Well, you know, here at Look Media, we like to take a look at things. And last year, we decided to take a look at seniors. This would be all of the issues surrounding aging. It could be aging in place, it could be financial advice, it could be entertainment, it could be housing, it could be all kinds of things. Well, it was very successful, and the major reason it was successful is my guest, Lois Celeste, who is the Executive Director of the Saratoga Senior Center. Welcome back.
Thanks, Jesse. I'm ready.
It's nice to have you here. So Lois and I are going to, over the next 8 weeks, bring in professionals and experts in the various fields that affect seniors. And with that said, we got our work cut out for us over the next 8 weeks, don't we?
We'll do good. We'll do fine.
I know we will. There's a changing face on this issue. Having to do with age, having to do with activity, having to do with priorities, and I think that that's the major shift that I've seen from last year to this year. What's that changing face?
Well, it's the boomers. The boomers are here. So, I mean, you have multiple demographics that are aging into the senior population. A bit of a challenge for us at the Senior Center. Even the name itself is the Senior Center, you know. So we've adjusted that. We've rebranded the Adult and Senior Center because many people that are coming to us it's 50 or older. Yet that are boomers that want to stay active, that want to be engaged, that want to meet people, that are retiring up here and maybe don't know people. But you still have your seniors, your senior citizens who feel they've earned that title as well. So those are your folks that are 80, 90, living to 100. We have people in there very active in their 90s, and it's a great thing. So the challenge is how to program, how to educate, how to keep everyone engaged, who is everywhere from the 50s, 60s boomers to your 100-year-olds.
Well, you know what? That's really probably the first time in this society where you have that cross-pollination. People are aging longer, living longer, and their children are now actually moving into what used to be that 65-plus category where you were retired. A lot of 65-year-olds who are anything but retiring, okay? And now, do you find that they have different interests?
I think maybe even their abilities of what they can do, and financially, their different interests, sure. We're finding, again, social connectedness, travel, food.
Yeah,
food is huge
sure.
right now. We tried for a couple of years to do cooking classes and nobody came. We're like, why aren't people coming? Well, they don't want to cook anymore. So we're doing different things. We're having soup, we're doing to-go dinners, we are doing dinners with entertainment, educational series, all of that.
So you really have to gear the activities in, Lois, right, to one of those two demos. And the real positive news here, I think, is that they cross-pollinate. So someone who is 90 years old is really socializing with somebody in their 60s. And you can learn from each other, you know?
Wisdom is an amazing thing.
Yeah, it is. You know what? I want to cycle on one thing to give you a perfect example of what we're talking about here. Travel partners. I'm really very taken with that one. Explain that program.
So on Fridays, we decided to launch Super Social Fridays. We have soup in the afternoons, people can come in, but each Friday is a different activity, either an educational expo, entertainment, historians, music, and then once a month we do some kind of social networking. So the first time we tried it, we did travel partners. A lot of people wanted to do trips, and we do all kinds of trips in the Senior Center, but some people don't have a partner to travel with anymore. Or people are in different financial situations. So somebody may be able to go to Cuba and the other person might be okay to just do a day trip to New York City. So we did a social networking on travel partners, meet a travel buddy. And it was hugely successful. We had like 50 people that came in for that.
Wow.
And then we did like speed friending, meet a friend. So many of our boomers are retiring to this area. It's a nice area to come to. Maybe don't know anyone. Need to meet couples. So we're going to go down the path of speed dating as well.
Well, you know what? Whether it's something purely social like that or something more serious, let's say like housing, Alzheimer's and stuff like that, I think the key here is, from what you're saying, is to get in front of these issues, right? So over the next 8 weeks, we're going to talk to financial planners, long-term care providers, Alzheimer expert, housing, and preventive care. All of these subjects are selected because we want to tell you about ways you can get in front of these issues. Don't you see that as a key?
I do. We see people come in every day. Some folks are there every day. And we tend to see the issues first. And so I think the biggest piece now is getting out in front of it. Oftentimes people wait until it's a crisis, want to stay aging in place as long as they can, and so they're not really ready when the time comes or a fall happens or somebody gets sick. So I think every one of these topics are very crucial to think about and to get in front of. And to be respectful of what people...
That's a good word. That really is a good word. Well, as you can tell, we both love this topic, and over the next 8 weeks, every Tuesday, we're going to bring in an expert and delve into this with an idea towards all of the things from entertainment all the way to the serious issues like medical care. And it's great to see you again, Lois, and I'm really looking forward to this.
It's been great. Thanks for having me.
So I'll see you next Tuesday.
Absolutely.
To see this interview again, you can head to our website, looktvonline.com.